You got Brian going crazy over there. There you go. Yeah. Hey everybody, NavyDoc5184 here, and welcome to another reaction video. Today we are reacting to Now I'm Here live at Wembley Stadium by Queen. So this was one that was requested by quite a few people. So yeah, sorry it took so long to get there. I've been getting a lot of reaction requests, so I'm trying to make sure I get to as many as I can. I promise you guys, if you have made a reaction, I have not forgotten about them. Literally, as soon as I get them, I put them on my list. It's just a matter of getting to them. So if you've made a request I haven't gotten to it yet, just please be patient. It is on the way, I promise. So yeah, so I've been looking forward to this one. So their Wembley stuff has been fantastic so far. I think all the Wembley stuff I've seen, I know the songs. This is a song where honestly, I've never heard the album version of it. I have heard a live version of it. It was the one that was on the Bohemian Rhapsody soundtrack. But so their Wembley stuff has been fantastic. This has been a hell of a concert so far from what I've seen. So, I mean, honestly, with the way you guys are going in terms of requests, I would not be surprised if I end up reacting to the whole freaking concert just in bits and pieces. But yeah, I'm going to leave a link to this original video down in the description below and also in the info card. So make sure you check out the original video if you haven't already. And let's just go ahead and get this party started. Looks like it's had some wardrobe changes.
Now I'm here. Now I'm there.
Okay, that was pretty smooth. God, I love the energy they put out in their performances. It's like, and you can kind of tell by like how dark it looks on there that this is probably later into the concert. I don't know if this is their Friday or Saturday concert, to be perfectly honest, though granted with the way you guys have been telling me, you'll let me know for sure in the comments. So I am going to thank you all in advance. But dude, the energy that they just I know I've said this before. It's like, if you know, it's like heaven forbid you had to go to work the next day, because the energy that you're getting from this concert, it's like, how do you go to sleep that night? How do you go to sleep that night with that much energy in you? I just don't see it happening. But God, I love it so much. And I'm thinking about how the energy I'm getting just watching on a video. What is it like if you're there? I don't know why I just thought of this now, but I remember I was talking about earlier how so far all the Wembley stuff I've heard before, and And for a second, I thought I lied to you guys because I'm like, well, wait a minute, I haven't heard, I'm in love with my car before, but I remember that was their Montreal concert. So technically, I didn't lie. I just had to get that off my chest real quick. Sorry. Okay, hold up. Gotta pause again, and I'm gonna rewind it. Good God Almighty! Look at Deaky and Brian. They are breaking it down. I had to rewind it just to appreciate that. Dude, they were getting down. Good Lord, get it! Get it! Get it! As I said, even in my reaction to I'm in love with my car, when you see Deaky getting it down, you know you got something full of energy, and that is just the way of things. You need to accept it. If Deaky's getting down, we all are. It's just that simple. And I will never stop pointing that out. Speaking of Deaky, whoever it was who talked about, I don't know if it was just the song Under Pressure or if it was the content in general, but whoever brought up the whole Deaky cam to me, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. It is so much fun seeing Deaky getting down on these performances. Despite his quiet demeanor, man, that dude, he was into his stuff. So don't let the quiet demeanor fool you. Brian getting down too. Look at Freddie just hanging in the back. You got Brian going crazy over there. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! 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 Dude, Brian's guitar got me so much I wasn't even paying attention to Freddie. And I don't think that happens often. And I'm watching Freddie here, and this is going to sound weird, but it's almost like I'm kind of glad he went when he did. I hate the fact that it was due to AIDS and I was taken on there, but I just feel like he's the type of artist where if he had the ability to keep performing, he would, even if it wasn't maybe to the level it was up here. But it's like, for me, it feels like if you can't get this level of energy from Freddie, it doesn't feel like an appropriate Queen concert. So there's a part of me that's almost like, maybe it's as much as it sucks to lose a talent like Freddie Mercury. At the same time, it's like you're almost it's like you can almost feel glad that you always had him at his best and you didn't have to wonder, could he have done more? You never have to question that. Up until his death, you knew that everything you had was the best. And, when he really started to deteriorate, that was kind of it, So it's like, you're almost kind of thankful that you didn't get to see the deterioration of the energy and all that. So as weird as that sounds, it's kind of like one of those things where it's almost kind of like a blessing, because it's like you knew, he wasn't going to get, he couldn't have gotten any better, and it's like you're only going to get worse, and we didn't get to see him get any worse. So maybe that's something to be thankful about, as weird as that sounds. I hope you all get what I'm trying to say with that. I know it sounds kind of twisted, but hopefully some of you will understand what I mean with that. Because honestly, if you're watching Freddie Mercury, would you want to have seen any less than what we're seeing with this performance? Look at that. And Roger's getting in on those drums too, man. You know, I'm talking about Brian and John, but Roger's getting in on those drums too. And then, you know, with Freddie Mercury, you know, nothing needs to be said with him. Freddie is Freddie. That's all there is to it. Oh, don't tell me. Is that near? I'm about to say, no, that's not. We still got over a minute and a half left. I was about to get upset.
I think I'll stay around.
I had everybody pumped up. Now look at I'm trying to bring it back down, calm everybody down.
Down in the city, just for you and me.
And back up we go.
You and me, only you and me. Hey.
Whew. Roger, Roger, Roger. I'm waiting. There it is. Beautiful. I didn't expect anything less than that, except out of just pure. I mean, like I said, I've heard the song, and it was a live performance, so I was expecting the energy that basically everything I saw in here I expected. You know, it was just a matter of just basically going in and appreciating it for what it was, which was absolute, just great musicianship from all parties. I mean, Freddie doing his thing, Brian doing his thing, John doing his thing, Roger doing his thing, everybody doing their thing in like perfect sync, everybody working together to balance everybody out, and just all the energy that everybody was bringing. It's like I don't expect anything less from a Queen performance anymore. You know, it's just like it's just a thing of beauty and wonder, and anyone who appreciates music needs to watch Queen perform. Like the way I see it, I'm like, if you want to see what it's like, you know, like I think probably like my favorite people to ever watch live is Queen, Michael Jackson, and Prince. And you know, for all of them for very different reasons, even though like Queen and Michael Jackson are almost probably for the same reason, just because like especially Michael Jackson, like back in his like Bad and Dangerous era, like right after Thriller, like when he was really at his peak, that mother had some serious crowd control. I mean, I talk about the crowd control that Freddie has, you know, in having the audience play along with him. But you could have Michael Jackson literally stand on a stage for 5 minutes. That crowd is screaming and not getting silent. He turns his head and they get louder. It's like, and I know he had a very specific method behind it. It was basically kind of like buttering him up. I don't know what the exact way he worded it, but it's basically letting it simmer. And then finally, when it gets to that, you know, boiling point, that's when you go. And it's just like he had the psychology down to a science. And I believe Freddie had it too. And when I look at Prince, you know, I can't really put my finger on what it is about Prince I really enjoy, but it's like like for me, especially when he has his guitar numbers, the stuff he does with his guitar. I mean, it's just like it is like a thing of mastery. One of my favorite performances of his was actually at a Hall of Fame concert. I think it was the year he got inducted as well. He got inducted the same year George Harrison did, I believe. It was when um, he was part of the group that performed My Guitar Gently Weeps, and that guitar solo he did on there, holy crap. In fact, I'm going to put a link right there so you can watch that if you have not seen it already. You need to see that. That was one of the greatest guitar solos you'll ever listen to. And it's not even anything fancy. It's just the way he did it and how it fit the song. It's like if you didn't know any better, you would think that was a Prince song. You wouldn't think that was a Beatles song, even though they were doing it for George Harrison because that was the song he wrote, but Prince took that and made it his own, but it wasn't like, at least I don't feel he did it in a way to be very disrespectful. He made it fit the song. It wasn't like he took the song and put his own spin to it. He kept it to where it's like if that guitar solo was done back in, I think it was 67, 68 that song was written and recorded, it felt like it would have been able to fit there. So I think he did great. I think he did his thing, but he did it with great respect, and Queen is like on their own stratosphere when it comes to live performances, the energy they, pour out. So it's like there's just some things that you just can't put your finger on. You can't really explain, but you can feel it. And that's what makes it great. But all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Stick around for a few more seconds to the end of the video. You can subscribe to my channel from there. You can also check out some of my other music reactions, as well as even some of my gaming videos. And feel free to leave a comment. What did you think of this performance? If you got any other Queen material you'd like to see me react to, definitely leave a comment, and I'll catch y'all down the road.